Do you know how to kind of scroll around on the whiteboard?
You just zoom out?
Yeah, you can zoom out, or there's like a little button with like arrows on the right-hand side, and you click on that, you can kind of scroll around. Yeah.
Yeah, I see.
You see it now? Okay, good. All right. So notice in the question it says it's got okay. So there's a box, a cubical box with edges of K centimeters is enlarged. Okay, so that's not I didn't even draw the original box. The first box is a cubical box, right? It's a cube, like a dice, or like a die. Sorry. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So here's the smaller box here. You see the smaller box now?
Yeah, I saw it.
Okay. And it says its edges are K, right? And again, it's a cube, a cubical box. So everything's, that's the length is 1, the width is 1, and the height is 1.
Yeah.
Okay. Now let's talk volume of a cube or volume of any sort of rectangular, shoebox deal. Okay. Do you know how to find the volume of a shoebox or a cube?
The volume is 400 numbers.
And I've got this on the basic concept cheat sheet. Let's scroll down, we'll do it together. Scroll down to the geometry sections. That's basic concept G. Okay? And then I want you to read the third bullet point on basic concept G.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. Fine. Volume of rectangle cube like a shoebox or a cube equals length times width times height.
Okay, does that make sense? Length times width times height?
Yeah.
I mean, you're basically multiplying all the dimensions. Yeah. Okay. All right, so let's go back to the question. What is the volume of the cube here in the question? Right, that's the one with the length of 1 and the width of 1 and the height of 1. What's the volume?
The one with the 3 ones in the box?
Yeah, mm-hmm, yep. What's the volume there?
1 times 1 times 1.
Yeah, which is what?
1.
1, yeah, 1. 1 centimeter cubed, absolutely, right. You see why we picked 1 here. That makes things nice and easy. Okay, now let's look at the larger box. Okay? The larger box. Now the dimensions for the larger box are K plus 2 and K plus 3 and K. Okay? So, well, you know what K plus 3 is when K is 1. What's 1 plus 3?
4.
4. So let's make this side 4, right? That length. And the width, we'll make that 1 plus 2, right? That's K plus 2. These where I'm getting these numbers from, right? K plus 3 is up there, so that side is 4. K plus 2 is going to be what when K is 1?
What?
K plus 2 is going to be 3, right? Because if it's 1 plus 2.
Oh, 1 plus 2?
Okay. Yeah. 1 plus 2. Yeah, I was talking about the other side. And then the height, or the other side, right, the other dimension is K, which is just 1 right here.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what's the volume of this larger, rectangular box thing?
8.
Well, remember, it's length times width times height. So in this case, it's going to be
12 times 1 is 12.
Exactly, right? It's going to be 4 times 3 times 1, which is 12. Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. All right.
So 4 is from the 1 plus 3?
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. That's the K plus 3 right there. That's K plus 2, and that's just K. Yep. Does that make sense? Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So, again, we're just plugging in values for K and just making it concrete. That's all we're doing. Okay? Any questions at this moment, or are we good?
Okay.
Okay, great. All right. So now remember, the question's asking us to solve for this. It says the volume of the larger box, right, the big one, is how many cubic centimeters greater than the volume of the original box? How much bigger is it? That's the question. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, so how much bigger is it?
Do you...
I would. Yeah, I mean, well, the big one's 12 and the small one's 1. How much bigger is the big one?
12 minus 1
Yeah.
is 11.
11. So it's 11 cubic centimeters, right? Bigger. That's the answer. When K is 1.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yes, sir.
All right, great. So let's plug in a 1 for k into the answer choices, right? And see which answer choice gives us 11. Does A give us 11?
So A is 5. That's 1 squared.
Mm-hmm. Do you want me to write it out? Would it be helpful?
Okay.
Yeah. Let's do that. So it's 5 times 1 squared plus 6 times 1.
Times 1.
Yeah. And what's that equal?
5 plus 6.
It's 5 plus 6, absolutely. And what's 5 plus 6?
11.
11. So answer choice A looks good. Okay. But remember, when we're plugging in values, it's possible we'll get some other answer choices, right, that give us the same values. So let's go through them all. And even if we can just get rid of 2 of them, then you got a 50-50 shot if you're guessing. I think we should be able to find the right answer here. But or an algebra teacher, God forbid. But yeah, you're probably not. But you're going to use a lot of logic in life, and you're going to use a lot of problem solving. And you know what? You're probably going to be dealing with